Welcome, welcome. Alright, I need to zoom in more. Thank you. Ta-da! So, I've had a wild week, but how have you guys been? You guys been good? There we go. Alright. Oh boy. Let me make sure chat going. I'm going. All good. So, hope you guys have been good. I felt like it's been a while since we did a chitty chatter stream, so I thought it'd be fun to do one today, especially because I have a couple of stories I could share, because this week has been something else. which is, I mean, it works. It gives me something to talk about, yeah. There is that. I don't know where do I start talking about what a freaking wild week it's been. I don't think there's anything new, like channel-wise or anything to tell you guys about yet. I'm working on things though, don't you worry. Except for yesterday, I went over to see family and we watched Aliens, the second one. Great movie. But I pet their cats for emotional support and I have a cat allergy. And so I spent the rest of the day suffering. Kind of worth it. Didn't really get anything done, but I mean, because I was sniffling and just completely dead while my body tried not to die the whole day. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's worth it for the kitty cats. I don't know, I really want a cat, and knowing I have a cat allergy makes it kind of hard. Oops, wrong one. I wanted this one. There we go. I wasn't able to hear my BGM for myself. I went to go switch it and then I actually made it so I could hear myself. Not fun. Oof, sniffling. Yeah, I still have it a little bit. I still feel a bit congested. So if I sound a bit funny, I'm so sorry. Aren't Sphinx cats good for people with cat allergies? Maybe. I think they're kind of supposed to be, but they're not like perfect. Wow, cringe, you're in 2 chatting streams. Well, thank you so much for the dono. I need to get alerts. I haven't done that. I need to get something fun for alerts. But I think Sphinx cats are supposed to be like better, but they're not perfect because cat allergies, I don't think actually are supposed to come from like the literal cat fur. It's from like a protein thing and like cat saliva, and of course cats clean themselves, so then their saliva gets all in their fur, and then their fur has the saliva, and then, you know, it gets on you, then you sneeze and die, and so I think they're kind of better. I mean, it's nice not having cat hair everywhere, I guess. Have a little bingus. Oh, with the bingus. I don't know, I know there are some. There's even some like furry cats. Cats with fur, a typical cat, that are supposed to be pretty hypoallergenic. I think that's the right term. Is it hypo or... Yeah, it's hypoallergenic. Because hyper is like a lot, you know, like... Hypo's the opposite. I am hypo Jester today, because I am still feeling it. Cats are worth it regardless of the allergies. Yes, I mean, I really do agree. Who cares about my health, well-being, and safety? I need cat. And I need cat right meow. Get it? No, I'm stupid. I am. I don't know, if I could get a hypoallergenic cat, that would be the greatest, because then I could have cat without dying. I should do more research I haven't because then I'm gonna like really want a kitty cat, and there's not much room in here for a kitty cat. Soon, hopefully. Although honestly, I really want a bunny. I don't know. I want a cat and a dog and a bunny. I want all three, but that's they don't necessarily get along the greatest. All three of those types. And also need a lot of space to try to get a dog, a cat, and a bunny. I don't know. I'm most used to dogs because I've had a dog. Bunnies, plural. Yes. Well, maybe. It depends. It depends on like the situation, because like my dream situation is that I would have my like room, right, and the bunny would be in there and it would hop around with me and spend time with me while I'm working and stuff, like streaming and drawing. Like I'd be streaming and you just see me go over and over because I'm reaching down to pet my bunny. Some people also, if you get them both when they're young, you can sometimes make having like a dog and a bunny work, and they can be like friends, especially because I want a Flemish giant, which are like the big bunnies, in which case it would have like, you know, it would have a friend, but getting two bunnies would definitely probably be best, unless I tried to go the route where I like tried to make them friends and learn not to attack each other when they are small babies. That's the other thing is bunnies are prey animals, so having them with cats and dogs is it's doable. It's just not super, I don't know. Gotta be very, 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 very careful. And if I did, I mean, it'd be nice to have them together, but it'd probably be better just to have the bunny in its own room and keep them separated. I don't know, but if I have like a dog and a cat, that's already a lot of attention needed, and having bunnies on top, I don't know, probably be better to have them separate, like at different points in life. But I really want bunnies. I had bunnies before when I... Have I ever told the story of what happened to my bunnies? Yeah. Technically I had bunnies twice. Because they tried to get me new bunnies, but I didn't want them, so we gave them to a different family after what happened the first time. I haven't heard the story. So, this was a long time ago, okay? Now, I will say, little Jester was not very well supervised while taking care of the bunnies. So I don't think I was a great bunny owner. However, they were alive under my care, okay? They were alive. They seemed happy enough. I know now that they weren't taken as well care of as they probably should have been. But I was also very young. So, I mean, it's still my responsibility, but I don't know. It is what it is. But I went to summer camp for like a week. And left the bunnies in my mother's care. And we had gotten a like pen outside so they could like run around and eat grass and have more space, because they were kept in like a small section of my room, and bunnies need more space, and we were trying to improve their quality of life. And so while I was away at summer camp, okay, so I had no part in what you're about to hear. My mother dearest left the bunnies out in the cage thing and went to go do errands, and she thought the weather report said it was going to rain, and in a hurry, instead of putting the bunnies back inside while she left, she put a tarp over them so they wouldn't get rained on, and then came back several hours later. And like I said, I went to summer camp. It did not rain. And I lost my bunny. Poor babies died of heat stroke. I don't know. It was awkward. The car ride home, my mom had to very sadly apologize for For no more bunnies. Cookie bunny. They got roasted in the summer heat. Poor, I don't know. I was offered to have like a funeral for them, but I don't know, I was sad. I didn't want to see my dead bunnies. And then, like I said, they tried to get me a new bunny afterwards. But by that point, I didn't want to go through all that again. I was scared the bunny would die again. Plus, you know, bunny poop and pee doesn't smell very good, and it's a lot of work to take care of them and stuff. And so I just decided I didn't want a new bunny. So new bunny went to new home. Don't know what happened to that one, cause it wasn't ours. But we gave. It was like she was like smaller than I was, cause you know I was little Jester, but she was even littler other person. But we gave her all my bunny care stuff that I had, cause I didn't need it anymore. So I hope I had a good life with another family. I had it for like a week maybe. the new one. I had 2 bunnies at first, and then that was the 3rd one. I don't think I even named it, cause I don't think I named the 3rd one. Fishing game you've been talking about on Discord? Yeah, I saw it. I sent it to Raymu. Your hat? I don't think so. Hope you enjoy your hat. Bunnies, cats, and dogs. Had doggies. My childhood doggy is being taken care of by my sister. He has doggy diabetes now. That's another one. If I disappear for a while, it's probably because yeah, anyways. I've never had cats though. We had 2 dogs growing up. Well, we had our main doggy, who we still have for a while, and then later on we ended up adopting another one of the same breed, and it turned out to be one of our first doggy's litter mates, which is really funny. So they were like actual brothers. We had him, but he passed away a couple years ago because he was like I think he was like the runt of the litter and stuff, because the dogs were from one of my mom's friends' dogs. Got preggers and had puppies, and we ended up getting one of the puppies, and then later got one of the brothers. Yeah, funny coincidence. But we don't think the brother we got was taken very good care of. He was very, very skittish at first, but he was good. And then later on, like, we got a 3rd dog, but by that point I wasn't around super much with that doggy. But we never ended up having cats. Never a cat. Have other family members that have cats, and so I would, like, you know, play and enjoy the cats. And I never ended up realizing that I had allergies until a couple years ago. Honestly, I should have recognized sooner, because I would sleep at family and in the room where like the cats like to be, and I would just have runny noses every night. And no clue why. I thought it was just a normal reaction to all the cat fur. And now I know it's a bit more than just a normal reaction. Whoopsie. Kendra, hi! Welcome. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys prefer dogs, cats, or bunnies? I don't know which one I would get first. Maybe not a cat, just because I'd have to figure out the whole allergy situation. Dog. Dog would probably be easiest in that I'm already familiar with, you know, taking care of a dog. Honestly, it'd probably be one of those situations where when I'm eventually ready for a pet. It'd probably just come down to what I find to rescue first. Because I was always raised with getting rescues instead of like buying puppies kind of thing. And I like rescues. Rescues are good. Good boys. You like both? You can't pick one or the other? That's understandable. Dog or bunny, personally. Everyone has dogs and cats. I need to be special. Get a bunny. Or two. Rescue is nice. Back on topic though. Which story should I start with for the week? I think I'll start with this one. So before, I have talked about the cricket war that had been going on in my house, where there was just, for like, honestly, it's probably been like a month. There's just been a bunch of crickets in the house. I don't know where they came from. I don't know how they got in. Well, there was one. I was coming in from outside, and I opened the door, and I happened to look down in the corner, and I saw a cricket sneaking in. It was quickly removed. But I don't know, there was a bunch of them. We got rid of as many as we could find. Not like a bunch all at once, but just like once or twice a day we'd find one. Which is like a lot. You know, when you're constantly dealing with it. I think I already told the story where I was like working on stuff. And like, you know, sometimes like, you know, headphone wire or, you know, a piece of hair will fall down and stuff and touch my leg. And I'm like, oh, what was that? You know, and look down, and one time it was a cricket that jumped on my foot, and it was absolutely disgusting and awful. And that is why I have a vendetta against them. It's all good. Just get some lizards to take care of your cricket problem. Well, something similar happened, but... You know, I think a cricket nearby ended up having cricket babies. Because, you know, their song they play, I'm pretty sure is like... to like find a partner. When they do like the chirping noise. And it wasn't like in the house, because a few years ago we had one that was like literally in the house, and oh my god, is it deafening how loud they are. So loud. So it wasn't like in the house, or at least not in like the actual rooms. I don't know where it was, but eventually after a few days I stopped hearing like cricket chirps, and then there was like the occasional tiny cricket. So I think one of them managed to have babies somewhere nearby, which is kind of weird. I don't like that. But you know, honestly, in a weird way, they've not been like, they still show up once in a while. Like there was one like yesterday. But ever since the mouse appeared, hasn't been much of an issue. Perhaps because I was, you know, distracted by there was a mouse in the house, which is another one of my stories for this crazy week. I went to go put a plate away in the kitchen, and I looked down to my left by the sink because I heard a skitter, and I just see a big brown fuzzball run across. I screamed and turned around and went the other way. It just happens sometimes, you know? You give a mouse a cricket. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I realized since the mouse had appeared, there have been less crickets. So maybe the mouse was eating some of the crickets. Mouse, time to get a hawk. I don't know, I think it's just time to burn the house down. I don't know, we put up... Luna! Oh my god, hi! Hugs, it's been so long. How have you been, Luna? I'm just talking about how we had a mouse in the house. We put up traps. We couldn't find any of, like, the nice traps. So we had put up the not-so-nice traps for a few days. But while we waited to get the more, like, capture and release ones to come in. And it didn't take those. And it just kind of stopped showing up and stuff, and we put out the nice ones. And since we put out the nice ones, as long as it's not glue traps, those are evil. I ever since we put out like the nice capture and release ones, there's just been no new signs, like haven't heard it or anything. Because the first couple days we could like hear it skitter in the kitchen. And I didn't get much work done because I just did not like being able to hear a mouse. Bad memories. Because yes, glue traps are evil. When I was a young jester, there was one time where we were dealing with a mouse issue, and the adults decided to use the glue traps. Ever seen a mother mouse give birth into a glue trap? Because that was not nice to find in the kitchen. Train it to do your taxes, make him earn his keep. Well, you know, I would do that if we could find him. The mouse is just gone now. However, there's like a weird smell in the bathroom now. Cause like, right next to the bathroom, connected to outside, is like a water heater area, shed sort of situation. And we think it might have gone back out there and died, so someone has to go check later today. I mean, at least at that point we didn't do it. Ooh. Got boiled in the wall. Because we heard skittering back there for a bit. So we were gonna put one of like the humane traps back there once they came in. And I don't know if one ended up getting put in there. There's one sitting on our kitchen floor at the moment. It's just sitting there on the kitchen floor with peanut butter in it. There are boiled mice in the wall. I don't want there to be boiled mice in the wall. How do you get a boiled mouse out of the wall? I don't know. I'm hoping it's there, but I'm also hoping it's not there. I hope it just went back out into the wilderness and is living its life. But also I want to know why it smells so weird. And also it just calmed my brain down to know that there's not a mouse ready to re-enter the house at any time. We got like the ceiling foam stuff that's gonna get put up sometime soon to try to find whatever hole it got in through, to make sure there's no more. It's just part of the wall now. No, thank you. If anyone's gonna be inside the walls, I'd like it to be me. I'm the only one allowed inside the walls. It's not nice. It's not nice. Get out of my walls. It's not nice. What else happened this week? Other than, you know, my new addition to the walls, apparently. I don't know, I feel crabby about knowing there's boiled mouse in the wall. I don't think it's in the wall, though. I think it's just on the other side. How are we gonna get it out if it's... How are we gonna get it out if it's in the wall? Is someone gonna have to, like, sniff parts of the wall to see where it's the most stank and then, like... I don't know, cut a hole, fish it out, and then, like, what, patch it? What do you even do? You don't? That's not the answer I wanted to hear. I liked mine. So you want to cut a hole? How hard is it to patch a hole in the wall? Is it difficult? How hard is it to patch a hole in the wall? Honestly, probably depends on how big of a hole. A hole big enough to fish a mouse out of. Not really. Okay, so it's not that hard. It's doable. Time consuming. Well, honestly, it'd probably be less time than all the time I have to spend smelling boiled mouse in my wall. Also, welcome Joshua and Noctis. Isn't this a lovely time to join? Talking about how to get boiled mouse out of my walls. Welcome! Oh, my new phone holder stand came in. Yeah, I don't know if the tracking looks any different to you guys. I noticed a small difference. Mostly in just how many head angles get interpreted by the camera. Because now it's up here instead of down there. Which is cool. It's so that when I eventually do drawing streams and stuff and have big ol' chungus tablet drawing screen thing here, it doesn't cover up. So I'm not just the entire time I try to draw and talk to you. Because that wouldn't be fun. So that came in. That was interesting to set up. Because it's like a goose. It said it was called a gooseneck. So it just had this big, not like big, but it just had like a swirly white tube connected to it. And then like a clamp on the desk. And I had to like bend it and try to make it work to fit. And it kind of, I mean, it works. It definitely works. Not exactly how I thought it would. I thought it would be easier to position. It was a pain in the tuchus. And it doesn't actually hold up in the air by itself like I was hoping it would. So it's kind of just, yeah, it's just kind of sitting on top of the monitor, kind of. I don't know. Now instead of my main monitor being covered up and not being able to see the buttons to switch applications, now it's the top one that I can't see the buttons to switch applications. At the bottom it's both, because I have my normal phone up, because I took notes on things to talk about. So I didn't forget what happened this week. You know, one ear in one ear, out the other goes my memories. What happens when you have, you know, magic leftovers for brains. Make a tiny hole and use a bent wire to scoop it out. Had to take a call and came back to boiled mouse in the wall. Yeah, there was a mouse in the house a while ago. And it's disappeared and we can't find it. But now there's a weird smell from the bathroom, which is near like the water heater area. And now I've been told that the boiled mouse is now inside my walls and I'm not going to be able to get it out, and that's just something I have to live with. And it's boiled mouse in the wall. So, thanks! Thanks, Familiars, for the lovely introspective help. Hi, welcome! Hi. Memory, that thing on your hard drive? Is that what it's called? Can't remember. Anyways. Sad thing. Thank you for understanding and being, I almost said apathetic, but the absolute opposite. Empathetic to my plight. Unlike some other people. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think this counts as media literacy, but I also got semi-scammed this week. Kind of my fault. Kind of not my fault. Kind of my fault. But nothing's ever my fault, so therefore, pretty much not my fault. I wanted... Okay, so have you ever heard of the 10,000 hour rule when it comes to like learning a skill? It's... Don't ask me who it's by. I could never tell you. I'd have to Google it. Should I Google it? I guess I gotta Google it. I got the internet at my fingertips. Who made the 10K hour rule? Google. Common rule of thumb popularized by some dude No, but who made it? Wait, but who made it? Not who popularized. Okay. Is it some guy named Anders? Oh, apparently it's been debunked. Well, that's great. Anyways, there's an idea, okay, that it takes 10,000 hours working in a skill, so like several years, to master it. Especially just because I saw it's been debunked. I'm not like 100% a subscriber to the idea, but it gave me the thought and the idea that it could be fun to start seeing how long I spend drawing and stuff. And, you know, kind of like, oh, once I hit this amount of time, you know, comparing how long I've spent to like how my art looks over time. Because I thought that would be fun. So I wanted a really cute timer, like a physical one, to have on my desk when I draw. I thought that'd be fun. And also might help keep me doing it more so I can see big number go burr. But I wanted a cute timer because all the ones I was finding were really basic and or ugly. So I ended up finding one that was supposed to be like Sanrio themed, and it was like an import, I think, from Japan or something. So I ordered it, and it showed up. And like on the picture, it was really cute. It had like a bunch of cinnamon roll images on it, and had like these cute little charms connected to it that I thought were just like part of it. And then it showed up, and inside was a plain white timer, and all the buttons are written with kanji instead of English. So that's been interesting to figure out. I figured it out. Like, it's just a timer. It's not that hard, but it did stump me for a few minutes. Like, what does this button do? It was kind of fun in its own way. But yeah, it came with a plain white timer, a small sticker sheet, a couple of glue dots, and 2 cinnamon roll charms. So it wasn't what I thought it would be. I went back and looked at the pictures, and if you look closely, you can basically tell that it was just stickers on the timer. But I mean, I got to decorate it myself how I wanted it, and there's a bunch of space on like the sides and back. When I eventually one day make Jester Wonderpop stickers, I can put those on here too. Honestly, kind of worked out because I wasn't a big fan of one of the like physical charm thingies on the timer. So I only put the one on there in the corner. It's really cute. It's like sparkly and like clear, and it's cinnamon roll. And there's a bunch of cute cinnamon roll stickers on there. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, in the end, it was almost better in a way, because I got to have like a cute little 5-minute deco project. And I mean, I'm happy with it. It was a little pricey though, but it is what it is. So for the past like week and a half or so, I've been, when I remember, because I don't always remember, which is part of why I got the physical one, because sometimes I'll see it on my desk and be like, oh shoot, I should have been recording my time. I guess I'll start now. Because I just do not remember with a digital one. Because I did with a digital one for a few days, and I was just like, while waiting for the physical timer to come in, and I was just like, this just ain't it. Can't work. Let's see. Past week. Here's my thing. Past. Okay, so far this month. 8 hours. Oh. Says I blocked 8 hours in total. That's cool. For the month, like exactly 8. How did I manage to do that? Oh, because a lot of them I rounded a little bit because I would forget to start the timer for a few minutes. So I like conservatively rounded. And then the times where I was like directly on, I had one time with 53 minutes, and then the other day I drew for 7. And I was busy, okay? So yeah. I ended up somehow so far at a flat 8. Honestly, it's probably a bit longer than that because I'm pretty sure I forgot a couple times, but it's not long, so I guess it don't count. Yeah, 2 of those were last night because I listened to a new song, a VTuber song, and it was really good. And I was like, oh my god, the inspiration, it strikes. And I went, and I drew a picture last night. And honestly, I wasn't gonna post it at first, but then I was like, what's the point if I don't share? And then I posted it, and then she said it was cute, and I was happy. Mission accomplished. I can't. Alright. I did have one more story I was thinking about telling. So, you know, I got some suspicious munchers, right? Like, nom, 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 nom. I got some suspicious munchers, right? So, you know, you gotta go get them taken care of. So, I tried going to the dentist. And it was my first time going to this dentist. And oh my god, was it sketchy. It was... You guys just want to take a guess at what was so sketchy about this place? I mean, just take a guess. try to take a guess about what happened to me, because it was something. Alright. Because first, was it actually a horse dentist? No. Sanitation? No, it wasn't that bad, thankfully. I mean, one of my first issues with the place, which is partially just on me, but I couldn't find the front door. Because, like, the windows are all, like, tinted from the outside, so you can't see in. And, I couldn't find the front door, so I had to, like, walk around it, and it was almost late trying to find the front door, because the door I thought was the front door didn't open. And then the other door that I thought could be had a giant padlock on it, so I was like, oh, that's clearly locked. So I ended up walking around the whole building. And then I got upset, and then so I just tried the padlock door, and it opened. And then I found out everyone could see me from inside, and I, mentally curled up into a ball and cried. I was like, well, I'm just gonna block that fact out from my memory until I can deal with it later. The dentist's name was Daracula. You know, honestly, well, that would be kind of sus. I feel like normally vampires are always depicted with very nice teeth, so maybe that would have worked. Hello, Kimberly, welcome. No, I was a new patient, so I went and did all the paperwork, and they asked me to sign a waiver giving away my ability to sue them for medical malpractice. And I just looked at this like, is this normal? Because it had been a minute since I did some paperwork. And then I was just sitting here looking at it like, wait, what is it asking me to do? So I read a bit more, and it said it was voluntary. So I was sketched. I didn't know if that was normal or not. So I just didn't sign it. And then the next paper, yeah, that was the big sketch thing, by the way. That's a big nope, automatically not going there. Honestly, I probably should have noped in right away. Don't think that contract holds up in court. It was like you were agreeing to settle it in a manner outside of like a jury kind of thing. I don't know. And when I found it was voluntary, I just stopped reading because I was like, yeah, that's a big nope. I'm not gonna bother. I don't know. Maybe that one would, kind of. Because it's not like you couldn't. It was just like limiting your, like, what way you do it. I don't know. It was weird. It was sketchy. Third party arbitration. I think that's what that was, yeah. I don't know. The other one was asking me to sign and say that I definitely did receive flyer handout pamphlet thingies about taking care of myself and other things, which they did not give me, so I also did not sign it. And then like the actual doctor visit was pretty normal. They did like a bunch of x-rays and stuff, and it hurt my mouth having to bite onto the thingies. Yeah, that wasn't fun. But it was pretty normal, I think. Other than like the first x-ray machine didn't work, so they had to do it twice. And I was just like, that part was normal. The dentist was also pretty normal until, she like looked over my stuff and then instantly tried to start selling me like this $1,200 thing that wasn't covered by insurance. It was like, oh yeah, you definitely need this. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna put a hold on that. You said it's not covered at all. That's kind of weird. I don't know, it's just really weird. In between everything, I didn't like it, so I went home and I did research, and every single person I saw talking about the dentist, said it was awful and horrible, and I got really scared, and so I called my insurance company and got it switched to a new dentist. I have to wait until the like thingy goes into effect, but I got the heck out of there. I switched in, instantly canceled the next appointment with them. I'm like, no, I'm good. That place was scary. You can feel the dental pain. Also, welcome, Thunder Dragon Legends. Can we call you Thundy for short? Thundy! Reminds me of Thundercats. Did you know they made an anime-style Thundercats on Cartoon Network? I need to actually go watch it. I did not see it, and I feel so bad because I love the original Thundercat. So good. I grew up watching it. That's good. Welcome, Thundy. Oh no, the upsale? Oh, for sure. The place was scary. Oh yeah, Thundercats. They made an anime-style version, and they only did like one season. Yeah, and they apparently aired it at like the worst possible time, and then it was like, oh, not enough viewers. I'm like, I wonder why. And then they didn't get it. Good, it ends on a cliffhanger. I still might, I don't know, maybe I'll torture myself by watching it anyways. Because I really liked the original cartoon. It was cool. Chitara was really neat. It was my favorite. That and the twins. Names were like Kit and Kat or something like that, right? Oh no, I'm a fake fan, I don't remember. Quick, look it up. Yeah, Wily Kit and Wily Cat. I was right, Kit and Kat. Yes, I'm not a fake fan. All good. Oh, you guys have a favorite Thundercat? Are you a Thundercats fan? I had a Thundercats hoodie when I was a little Jester. It was really cool. It was like black and white stripey and had like the Thundercats logo in the middle. Oh. I don't know what happened to that. It's gone. Chitara, yes. Chitara was so... so cool. So cool. I have a friend that calls you Thundy. So I'm not original? Whatever. Still gonna call you Thundy. It's got Terry from the Batman Beyond as the main character. You know, I don't think I ever watched Batman Beyond. I wasn't very into like the superhero stuff when I was younger. Like I watch it now and stuff. It's not like You know, I'm not like a wild superhero fan and stuff, but I like it a lot more than I used to. I used to always... Little Jester didn't like superheroes because she got angry that after Powerpuff Girls, instead of airing more Powerpuff Girls, the Justice League aired after them. And she was very upset. Although she loved Teen Titans, and so she was also upset that they wouldn't air Teen Titans. Instead, they aired Stinky Justice League. And she didn't like the Justice League because she wanted more Powerpuff Girls. It's okay. Where is your Megas XLR continuation? What is that? Honestly based? Thank you, thank you. I think the world needs more Powerpuff Girls. Much more. Have you ever seen the Powerpunk Girls though? Oh, I like the Powerpunk Girls. They're so cool. I don't think they were ever in like a cartoon or anything, but they had a like, I don't know, I saw the what was it called? Comic. They had a comic chapter or two where they were like an alternate universe where the Powerpuff Girls were the bad guys, or sorry, the Powerpunk Girls were the bad guys, made by evil Professor Utonium, and Mojo Jojo was a good guy trying to save the city. It was cool. After seeing the leaks of the live action, no one asked for a live action. No one ever asks for a live action. I know Powerpuff Girls got the short end of the stick. They were like in that last little section where like live action stuff was all really, really bad. But recently there's been some good ones, right? Like the One Piece one is supposed to be really good. I saw like the first like 2 episodes of that. Because I was watching with a couple friends and then everyone was like, well, why don't you just read it now? Remember when Ace from Powerpuff Girls was part of Gorillaz? Did that happen? The art style feels like it would fit. So I feel vaguely inclined to believe you, but also this is the internet, so I must be constantly slightly skeptical. Remember the Teen Titans episode where they fight a British guy? That was indeed an episode. I wish there was more Teen Titans. Teen Titans was so good. I think they do like movies and stuff for them now, right? I've seen a couple for like the animated, but it's like different. Probably more comic book accurate, which is fair. I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite Teen Titan? Mine was obviously Raven. Raven was always the GOAT. You suddenly remember the time when Buttercup and Cartoon Network Fusion Falls had an entire character arc where they had amnesia or something? Oh my god, Fusion Fall is... that just unlocked memories. I didn't play much of it, but I did play some of it. Do they still have like secret ways to access? 'Cause I kind of want to play that again. Bring it back, Cartoon Network, please. Unofficial. How old am I in the question? You can answer multiple ways. Yeah, because honestly now with like the new stuff, I might lean more towards Starfire. She's cool. Big one got shut. Oh. Yeah, that's just how it be. Your PC was so bad whenever you died you got soft locked because the game would just crash. That's funny. I mean, I'm sorry for younger you. Young teen, cyborg, young adult Terra. Oh my gosh, Terra in the comics is kind of weird. I've heard a couple things about comic accurate tarot. Unintentional hardcore mode? Yeah, you were a true gamer. It was a feature, not a bug. You were playing on hard mode. Adult Raven. Yeah. Growing up is just realizing that Raven was the best character all along. I say as, I also mentioned that as I get older, I start liking Starfire more and more. Yeah, anyways, moving off from comics, because comic books are, I don't know. I stopped feeling bad about how weird anime and stuff was when you actually take a good look at how comics can be. Some of them are kind of strange. That and, like, Greek mythology. When Raven becomes Nightwing? Do you mean Robin? I guess you meant Robin. Yeah, and like the newer animated movies, I like Starfire more than Raven. But in like Teen Titans, I think I still like Raven a little bit more than Starfire. Starfire was also great. Blackfire was also very cool. Got the birds mixed up. Typing while fishing. Gives me flashbacks to trying to talk to Rin. You would read a Titans comic where Raven becomes Nightwing? You know, me too! That actually sounds pretty cool. I don't know. I want to get more into, like... I don't want to read, like, the normal comics. I want to read, like, the weird, cool spin-off comics. Like, I've read some of, like, the Batman Who Laughs comics, and those are really cool. I want to read the Scooby-Doo comics, where it's, like, post-apocalyptic. I think there's maybe zombies? Don't remember. Maybe there's two. One's just regular post-apocalyptic, and one's... I don't... I know there's some sort of post-apocalyptic Scooby-Doo comics, and I want to read those at some point. That sounds really cool. I don't know, sometimes the side comics have, like, way cooler stuff than, like, the normal. But you have to give them credit because it's, like, they're cool because it's, you know, based off the normal one. Whereas if it was just, like, a normal group of people, not specifically Scooby-Doo in a post-apocalyptic setting, I probably wouldn't be very interested. That really sucks, huh? I don't know. But that's the kind of cool thing about comics, is that you do get those weird stuff. Although I feel like we're hopefully gonna get more of that in anime and stuff, because like the Suicide Squad isekai anime thing feels like something that would be a weird side comic, but they're doing it via anime. And it's... I need to finish watching that. I only watched the first couple episodes. Because I did a session of watching it when there was like 3 of them, and then I didn't come back to it. Whoopsie. I know. Need to check out the new Ultimate Spider-Man. Is that a video game? Or is that like... Or are you talking about comic? I don't know. I've seen the Marvel... I've seen the movies for Spider-Man, and that's about it. I know people say the games are really good, though. I know people were very, very impressed by how they had, like, literal New York City in there. The new comic series where he's a father. Oh, that's cool. I like the... Oh, I was gonna sound so stupid. I was about to be like, oh, kind of like the Spider-Verse one, right? Oopsie. Game night? Ooh. It's gonna be fishing game, Magic the Gathering, or Among Us. Stop! Game night. Next week? What do we have going on next week? Tuesday is open. We'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I die for 2 weeks. I was gonna bring that up next week, but might as well mention it next.
Yeah. I'll probably bring it up and make a more official announcement thingy, but I will be dead at the end of October and like the first week and a half of November. And then I'll be back with big stuff. I'll talk about it more, probably Monday. Because Monday, the 21st, is our 1 month anniversary! I'm very excited about it. Yeah. So we're gonna celebrate and chitter chat and play. You wanna guess what we're doing? We're gonna play game together. Ooh. Your brain has been repeating October 26th for the past few months now. What is important about October 26th? I will be gone that day. I will be dead. Gone. Maybe forgotten. 1v1 on Hypixel Bed Wars. Priorities, I see. Wait, there's still Minecraft servers up like that? I thought Hypixel was dead, or was that a different one? Is that a new one? Did they bring it back? How do people make their models not dying when they try drinking water? Hypixel is still alive. Its rival Mineplex is dead. Oh, so it won. Congratulations. Does that mean it doesn't have competition anymore, though? That does kind of stink. Not to toot capitalism's horn, but rivalry is good. Yes? Right? Don't ask me. I don't actually know economics. Anywho. Yeah, we're gonna do Jackbox on Monday. Yeah! And that'll be fun to play something together to celebrate 1 month. Yeah, and then I'll talk more about my secret plans. And other stuff like that. I'm excited! Because, well, I gotta finish ironing them out. I talked a bit about them, what was it, two days ago? In the members chat? Yes. Yes, my memory still works. Vaguely. Which Jackbox? There's so many. I own... Oh, I can't see. Let's see. Maybe I should get a new one. Do I have any new ones? I don't think I don't. Your memory does not work. Hey. I have Jackboxes 4, 5, and 7 currently. Those ones are good. Maybe I'll see about getting a new one. Or maybe we'll just play those ones and I'll try to get a new one before the next time. TKO is the best one anyways. Snaps, great opinion. Great opinion. See how much everyone's humor and horrors have changed in the past 2 years. Yeah, you guys don't have the same inside jokes to fall back on now. We have to make new ones. Yes. That means I also don't have the same things to fall back on. We all have to think harder. Oh, what have I done? Oh well. I guess we'll figure it out. Be good. Did I get ping? Oh, I did. No worries. Sometimes I see a ping on Discord and I'm like, oh, what is that? Normally it's nothing, but like 1 in every like 20 is something I actually have to pay attention to. What do you mean? Mocking Lucas is literally always on the table. Well, that's not an inside joke. That's an everyone joke. Free your man Tenebrous from the ancient castle. Do you truly want him to be free? Oh. I want... How hard do you think it would be to find people to play Minecraft with me? I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of VTuber peoples do like big group server stuff lately. And it looks so much fun. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to host it myself. Come on, something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Know at least one who would play? I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know how. Probably wouldn't be anytime soon that I try to figure that out, though. Have a server you can use? Interesting. I don't know. I can't. My brain cannot sit through vanilla for very long though, so I'd probably have to go get a and fork over the necessariness for having like an actual proper, you know, buffet server so I can have my mod. Just change it. Everyone is about that parkour civilization these days. I watched that. Have you guys all seen it? It was okay. I don't know if I was happy or disappointed that it wasn't as brain rotty as I thought it would be. Pretty beefy, I see. I will keep it in mind. Thank you for your offer. Forgetting how words work. Cause the most crashes just by existing. Just watched it so you can understand your Gen Alpha nephew. I see. It wasn't as brain rowdy as I thought it was gonna be, and I still can't decide. Am I happy about that or disappointed? It was okay. It wasn't anything like, oh my god, everyone has to see this. You know? Honestly, if you just watched like the first like 5 minutes of it, that's literally all the memes are, is the first like 5 minutes. And then the rest is just like a mid shonen anime. Like, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. I don't regret my 2 hours spent, but I don't think I'd watch the second one. One of those kind of things, you know? Where it's like, yeah, I spent my time on that. And it just kind of is what it is, you know? You just vibe with your decisions. Did you watch the sequel? No. I did not. I felt like I had my fill. Kind of a mid-tier isekai light novel. Hey, I enjoy my mid-tier isekai light novels, and this was not there. Okay, this was simply mid-tier shonen. Different. Because I will eat up 1,000,000,001 mid-tier isekai light novels. I have a problem. Though not as much of a problem now. Thankfully my time has been shifted over to being more productive now with VTuber brain rot that I call content. Yes, I am doing research and not just watching streams. I used to read a lot of them. Less the light novels. Like I've done plenty of the light novels, but more like the web comics. When they get translated. Mid-tier shonen with mid-tier brain rot levels. Right? Yes. That is exactly how I would have done it. You know what I would... Do you guys have anything you consider like mid-tier shonen, but like high-tier brain rot? Because I can 100% name one. It's glorious. Even though I haven't... Oh my gosh, I have an issue with not finishing stuff, I realize. Because I was about to, bring up something that I have not actually finished. Whoopsie. I mean, you kind of get the idea after 1 or 2 episodes, but you know. Like busty waifus as a proper isekai would have. Right? I didn't have a waifu to obsess over. I couldn't focus. Silly show. Mid-tier shonen with high-tier brain rot, but absolute peak 100% would be oh my god, I just forgot its name. How could I forget? I just forgot. Oh, I don't like that. Skibidi Toilet? Also yes. Don't look at me, I'm an unironic enjoyer. Not that I like quote Skibidi all the time, I'm not that kind of enjoyer, but like that's kind of it's the trigger anime. Inferno Cop. I almost said Robocop because he's a robot. Alright, I found it. Inferno Cop. That's the kind of like brain rot levels I thought Parkour Society was gonna be. Actually has high tier shonen or low tier shonen. I don't know. Would you consider Inferno Cop high tier or low tier shonen? I feel like it generally is mid tier. Like it's not like super shonen, but it has some shonen, you know? And torment your friend to watch it. They still have it. I tried to convince She the other day to give it a try. Like the first 4 like episode things genuinely are the horrible alpha skibbity over and over slop that you think it is. But then after that, you start to realize like, oh. Well, one, it stops like hyper spamming the song as bad. And then it starts like actually telling a story in a way, and it's pretty cool. The TV heads are the coolest. I love their like little like misty teleporter power, especially like there's like one that has like a business outfit and it's like a female one, and I call her like Madam TV or something like that. I don't remember, it's been a while. The speaker men? Am I confusing the two? No. I don't think. Whatever. It's good. Everybody wants to rule the world. Huh. Yeah. I was genuinely surprised when I was eventually convinced to give it a try, and I thought I would click off very quickly. But I was like, no, give it a couple. Right? And I was watching with friends, and we're like, okay, fine, we'll give it an attempt to at least see, because you know, you see stuff go around enough, and it's like, okay, fine, I'll see what it's about, so at least I know what I'm disliking. And it ended up being really good. It's got like a whole story, and like a war, and like levels, and there's like infighting, and like it's wild. It has an entire wiki. Did you know? It's like a whole wiki. Oh. I should see if there's more. It's been a while since I watched. There's probably a good, decent chunk of videos. I'm behind on my skibbity toilet lore. That was not a sentence I thought it was gonna say today. What has the world come to? Anyways. How has your guys' week been? I've been chatting a lot about mine. Don't ever say that again. I'm behind on my skibbity toilet lore. It's like 73 now? I don't know. I don't keep track of it. Incredibly sleep deprived. Your weekend has been incredibly Mr. Fish. Haha. Get skibbityed, failed Millier. I didn't have a good insult ready. I'm sorry. I failed in insulting you. Whoops. Skibbity don't. Okay, I'll stop. For now. How have you been incredibly sleep deprived though? Just sleep. I don't know, I always feel sleep deprived, but that's because, I don't know, how many hours do you guys sleep when you just let yourself go? Because I found that if I just let myself sleep, I sleep like 10 hours. And it kind of spooked me. Like 10 to 12, like a lot. Like I went to bed at like almost midnight, a little after midnight last night. And I originally woke up at 10, but then I went back to sleep and woke up at noon. And I'm just like, that's a lot of sleep. Although maybe that could possibly have just been a little bit because I was still fighting off my allergies from yesterday. You should mod yourself. No! Lightning noises. Had a horrible sleep schedule since 2017. You are capable of just shutting your brain off like a PC and sleep at any time, day or night? Then just fix your sleep schedule. You wake up when the dog decides he needs to pee. You know, that checks out. That checks out. And that, yeah, makes sense. I remember having to deal with that. Does your dog like sleep in your room, or is it like the kind where like they'll like come scratching at your door? Or like come paw at you? You'd miss out on some stuff if you slept, but you also miss out on morning stuff because you didn't sleep. What if I started streaming at like 10 AM? Then what would you do? Probably freak out because that would mean I had to get up early, and that's a bad sign. I'm never up to good when I'm up that early. You guys have a sleep schedule? No. Maybe. Attempting. It'll last like 3 days. Cries and insomnia. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. That is one thing I'm very grateful I do not have is insomnia. I've had a few days, you know, here and there where like it's just hard to fall asleep. Oh. Probably just means your stream started at like 1 AM for you. Does that mean stream today started at like 4 in the morning? 5, 6, 7 in the morning? Don't look at me, I can't math. Not being able to sleep when you're tired is... Oh, it just makes me want to bonk myself over the head and force it to sleep. Bonk. Good night. Start at 1 AM for you today? Good luck, cause this is my normal stream hour now. I don't know, this is a comfy time for me to stream. Cause it's like not so early in the day that I can actually like get up beforehand and like exist. It takes me a while to wake up properly. It's rough. But also if I do it like later in the afternoon when I'm already awake, then it feels like, I don't know, I'm just thinking about having to stream the whole day. And it's just weird, and I feel like I don't get stuff done, and then afterwards it just feels like there's nothing left of the day. It's odd. Sleep later on in the night, so this is the ideal time for you. See, it all works out. Ideal time for me, ideal time for you, ideal time for your mom. All good. Get perfect! you guys ever be careful when you put down cups? Or do you just like, don't care? Or do you slam them down? I think this one's glass, and so I always put it down gently. Partially just because I don't want, like, the entire neighborhood to hear. But also because there's always just that, like, one tiny little itty bitty thought in the back of my head that if I put it down wrong, it's just gonna shatter and get everywhere. It's probably not a very good cup if it would do that. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. Guess it's good. It's just a weird nonsense fear that it's gonna explode and get everywhere and I die. Because it's a good cup. It doesn't shatter even when I put it down. A cup spontaneously exploding is within possibility. You know how I just said it was a nonsense fear? And now you're putting that in my head. I almost wish we'd go back to talking about the boiling mouse in the wall. Most of your cups are plastic. See, that's a good way to get around it. But then I'd be worried about them melting for no reason. Like, it's just hot outside, so it just melts. I don't know what happened, but... What about a dishwasher? Would your plastic cup melt in the dishwasher? Is it fine? Can you microwave it? Can you microwave glass cups? Can you? I don't remember. I don't know, I don't use the microwave super often anymore, which I am happy about. This microwave is... Microwaves make things... the texture weird. Paper cup superiority? No. No. Bad. Life is gambling, and I am gambling with spontaneous glass explosions. You know, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, what is life, truly, if you are not gambling with the small chance of a spontaneous glass explosion? Certainly not a life I would want to live. That sounds boring. I say as I put my cup down as lightly as I can. I'm gonna play an active game, so you can't pay attention. You're failing. You can't trust familiars. Perhaps we should go back to Wonderlings. Perhaps then I wouldn't be left. You're a familiar? Exactly. I need to renounce them. Return to the Wonderling way. You're already 50% microplastics. What difference would it make being 51%? Well, because then you're majority plastic. You know? Now that's the issue. You'd be a majority plastic instead of majority person. And then what are you classified as? Does that make you like a synthetic life form? Would you be considered synthetic at that point? Or would you just kind of be like an cyborg? Because you're being gifted inorganic parts when you were already an organic organism? But it's not like metal computer parts, though. It's just plastic. What is the term for a plastic person? Have a good night. Be sure to vote for the game. Oh my gosh, we're finally having our Discord game night? Everyone's getting their stuff together now. You've had orange juice explode on you while you was grabbing it from your bookshelf. Why did you put orange juice in your bookshelf? And are your books okay? Man, imagine giving someone a book. Like you try to borrow a book from a friend, and then they just hand you an orange juice covered book. Ew, that sounds sticky. I don't like that. Why was there orange juice on your bookshelf, though? That sounds odd. Very odd. Never mind, I checked my bookshelf and there's not books on there. I mean, there's not orange juice. I feel like my stuff's a bit more normal than orange juice. Like anime figures. You had a window at your work spontaneously shatter a few weeks ago. Luckily, no one was in front of it. It just... Huh. Is it because of all the, like, weather changes lately, maybe? Is there, like, a small crack somewhere and then it just kind of goes... Because glass does not like that. That's not why you're not supposed to put, like, stuff from, like, the fridge to the microwave and then, like, right back into the fridge and stuff. Because it damages the glass. You remain a familiar because you have not completed your journeys. I see. A reminder to never store apple juice in a hot garage. The fermentation from the heat will make it explode. Oh, because it makes a bunch of gas. Huh. Why were you storing apple juice in the garage and not your fridge? Was it a lot of apple juice? How long was it there that it fermented that much? How hot was it? These are giving me many questions. All questions and no answers! Your bookshelf was next to the desk at the time, so you had extra space to put stuff. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. I stick stuff everywhere. I have a problem with wanting too many things on my desk. Should we do a count of everything on my desk? Actually, never mind. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't want to be made fun of. I have a very clean and organized desk. Yep. You didn't hear anything, okay? Remove from your mind that it is anything but professional. Yeah, professional. Live in a desert, so an explanation needed. Oh, well. That explains part of it. But that does not explain why your apple juice was in a garage. Why not beside you? Or in the fridge? And how much apple juice was it? See, a small part of me wants to replicate it just to see the apple juice explode. However, I do still have a partially functioning brain, so I do realize that would mean I would have to clean it. But I don't want to clean it. You prefer desert heat over the melting Asian heat? Oh, is it like a wet heat? Humid heat, that's the word. Humid. Turned off the AC for the entire airport and everyone was melting. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. You would think the airport would be one of the few places that they wouldn't turn it off, because that's like a government building, right? Or is it privately owned? Are airports government buildings, or are they privately owned? Twas for maintenance? Okay, that makes a bit more sense. See, now I have that question, because I know there's like... I guess the question's more for like how it works in the US. I've not been to an airport outside the US. One of the busiest airports. So you just got really unlucky. They're government funded but privately owned. Okay, I was gonna ask if it was something like that. Because I know obviously they have like TSA and stuff in there, which is very much government. But also, who owns the actual airport? Does the government run the airport? They probably have to work closely with the government because, you know, they have to make sure they're following all the rules and stuff for letting people move around. Sounds like a lot of work. Standing in line for 2+ hours? Oof. Did you go early? I know that's always the advice, like, oh, You gotta be there nice and early. I always try, but I feel like I'm never there very early. But I always made it. I've never missed a flight. Not that I've flown like much. But I mean, hey, never missed one is still never missed one. Well, I had one time I was gonna help a friend get to the airport, and then stuff came up, and then we ended up being late, and then they missed their flight. But that wasn't me missing my flight, so it doesn't count. You were there at like 4 to 5 a.m. and left at 8 a.m.? Like you made it to your... Okay, no, I think that's a person. I think that's the neighbors, not the mouse. Sorry, I heard noises. I was like, huh? You know, hearing noises outside normally is never like, you know, the favorite thing to hear. But especially when there's possibility it could be a mouse. I mean, that would have been a very loud mouse. But... I don't know. Rats in your walls. It was a mouse, not a rat. And besides, I thought we already agreed it boiled. A boiled mouse in the wall. All but one airport are government owned. Oh. You mean to tell me you came here on the internet and spread false information? You hate dealing with the airport. Welcome, Raimu. Raimu, will you come save me from the boiled mouse in my wall? Please. Also, you know what our next stream is, guys? It's the horror stream that Raimu's forcing me to do. You can bring your cat to defeat it? Are you putting your cat in the wall? Because I'm pretty sure the mouse is already boiled in it. Or at least that's the running theory currently. Is that it's just boiled in my... Oh. Something about rats dying due to biting on electrical wires. One of closest things to Eldritch Horror. Oh, the quiet... Oh. But yeah, Wednesday, I'm gonna be playing mouthwashing. I already had one bad incident with the dentist. What's another one that's called mouthwashing? Hopefully it'll be fine, right? I don't know, but Miss Raimu will be there in call to hold my hand. And also, you know, force me to keep playing. You're excited? Yeah, I'm sure you are. You don't actually have to play the scary game. You haven't seen it either. Yeah, it'll be fresh experience for both of us. We both managed to avoid seeing anyone else play it. I know, it sounds cool. I've heard it's very good. Can handle scary games, sort of. You're gonna be the bravery for both of us. I'm just gonna have my eyes closed. Hopefully it won't get to the point, but it might get to the point where I just have my eyes closed and it's just gonna be Raimu telling me what buttons to press. I've heard it's more psychological than it is like jump scary chasey, which is good because I can handle that better, I think. We'll see. Oh. Fear tooth removal. Had one last year. Took like 2 hours and the anesthetic was running out. Oh, that sounds awful. Okay, because we're mouthwashing to avoid that. Yes, yes, yes. Avoid, 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 avoid. That is the name of the game. Yeah, that'll be Wednesday. 2 days, same time as today. This time in 2 days will be pretty far into the game, probably. Like halfway? I think it's like 2-3 hours? I don't remember. It's short enough that we should be able to push through and do it all at once. Nom 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 nom. Yummy game. Delicious. Eat it all at once. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. No. Okay. Well, once in a while, you just start making a noise, and then you gotta make it in like 3 different ways. Normally, I do the mouth pop, and then I want to do like more mouth pops, and then it goes. I don't think that actually got caught. Were you able to hear the mouth pops? I don't think they pick up with my filters. Your random go-to noise is wah 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 wah. Is that like a wah, or is it like a wah? Like a Waluigi? It's more like a penguin at that point. Random noises are cool and all, but have you ever snapped your fingers while acting like you're casting a spell? Are you saying cool rhymey stuff when you do it? Or you just being like, flame snap? You gotta get me more context. Like, how are you doing this? Because that could be done a bunch of different ways. Some of them a lot more cooler than others. Am I chanting like an entire spell? Implode. You know, something tells me that's not a very nice spell to cast on others. Only I should be allowed to cast those kind of spells, you know? I think it's only fair if I get to have that kind of fun and destruction, but it's not very fun if everyone else gets to do it. So I think I need to take your implode privileges away. Goodbye. Yoink. Me too. Can you cast magic? I thought you were digital. But I have access to the goofy wacky spells. Everyone's taking my shtick now. What the heck? Books, I have my books back there. I study. You assume there's a version of you that can. Just gotta find the right skin, I see. People turn into hash browns with a flick of your wrist and a snap of a finger. Tasty. Reminds me of that, the Dragon Ball character, Majin Buu, I think? That turned everyone into, like... Was it cookies? I want to say chocolate, but I feel like it's cookies. Cookie. Does that make him a cookie monster? I don't feel like that's right for some reason. I think it was just multiple sweets. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that. Feel happy today? Well, good for you. That's good. Oh, very good. Cash, hello and welcome. Welcome. You missed the boiled mouse in the wall story. Oh no. How could you miss that one? Missed it. We still haven't decided how to deal with it. Hopefully, someone else will take care of it and it won't be me though. Cause that's a big oof. Big oof. The what? Yes, the boiled mouse in the wall. Did I stutter? The mouse has gone missing. The mouse in the house. Not the house a mouse, just the mouse in the house. And we can't find it, but there's a weird smell coming from one of the rooms. That connects to outside, where like the boiler is. rooms and like the water heater room. And so now I've been told that the mouse probably boiled in my walls. Which is lovely. Yeah, just great. I regret coming back to that story. Well, congrats, you're caught up on the mouse lore. Yeah, cause see, obviously, back behind this door is a secret mouse boiling room. Is clearly the story you're not hearing. See, just like right back there. In my tiny door. You know, I never realized how small this door is. I barely fit through it. Is this chest just really big, or am I just short? No, I cannot be short. It's just a very large storage chest. When we put stuff on the shelf, I was actually just thinking about that. You guys want to brainstorm ideas with me? I know, I'm behind. I suck. I'm sorry. I was working on it. I got some ready. It's just not updated. One of it being we agreed on the puppet for the debut. Puppets from debut. What should we do for the Club Penguin one? Put a bottle of orange juice on there. Of exploded orange juice. Maybe I should put the mouse in there. No, actually, I think I'm good without having boiled mouse in the shelf. Yeah, I think orange juice is a much nicer choice. Orange juice, yes, orange juice. That's very nice, right? Orange juice. Do you think I'd get in trouble if I tried putting a puffle in my shelf? You know, honestly, I probably just don't even want to. I'd have to make it legally distinct. You think I can find a piffle plush? Because I think that'd be cute from our thing. Is there anything else that stood out from that game? Unless I could just put my DS on there. I could just put my DS. That would work. What else have we played? We played Goat Simulator. Should I put a tiny goat? Tiny goat sounds cute. A tiny goat. I'd have to figure out how to draw a goat though. So yeah, I can put the DS on there. Yeah. How do I make tiny goat? I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure that out. What else have we done? We play keep talking and no one explodes, but something tells me putting an explosive on there might not be the greatest choice. I have to think about it. We played Choo Choo Charles. Should I make a little Charles train? Or should I put Chester? Our lovely pink Chester. Charles train. I have it written down. Oh my gosh, I should try putting Chester on there. We also play Mario 64 with a gun, but I want to make sure I don't get in trouble for whatever I end up putting on here. That would be a little awkward. You know. if I went a little too far into pulling stuff from the games. Maybe I should stop playing such interesting I don't know. I don't know. Guess we'll just have to see. I think that about covers most of the stuff we've done so far. Think your message got filtered by YouTube? That's probably a good sign that I probably shouldn't have it on my shelf then. Just maybe. Just a little. Might not be the best choice for my shelf. Diffusal manual? We could try putting just the manual. I'll put it on the list. I want to make sure there's like lots of space, so I might not do all of them, but I will try to have a couple added. Because I can't forget my shelf. It's so empty and sad. Poor little shelf. I gotta work on that. It's a good little shelf. A shelfie boy. Anything else that needs added to my room? I don't know. I think my room's doing pretty good. Because I don't need a computer. Because obviously I do it all via magic into your brain. Welcome, Index. You have cotton candy. Can I have it? Can. Are you gonna... Are you gonna share? I want candy. Candy? Maybe? Share? You can have one strand. Or I could just take the whole thing. I'm not above that. Maybe I am slightly. You could just be nicer, you know. You don't want to share. But look, I look so sad and pathetic like this. Doesn't that make you want to share? Please. I want candy. Oh, my hoop did not work. There we go. Anyways, before you so rudely interrupted, wall decorations? You are right. I do want to put some up. I want to put... Oh, maybe it would be cool if over here on this wall, I could maybe have, like, a rotating gallery of, like, fan art. And probably some of my art, too. Because, I like my art, too. I haven't posted much Jester art yet, huh? That will change. Soon. Not yet, though. You can have this trail mix that you got from the airplane instead. A yummy airplane trail mix. Well, see, at least someone would share with me. What the heck? What else could we do with this room? Maybe more shelves. I think it needs more shelves. I think it needs like 12 dozen plushies all over the room. I think we sometime soon need to figure out what you guys look like. I think that's what we need to do so that I can make plushies and put them everywhere. On my eventual to-do list. We'll get there. Lawyer boy. Yeah. Welcome. We were just discussing what to do with my room. You know what you look like? Mostly? Yeah, I know what you look like mostly too. You look FUMO'd! Got him! I know, we need to get you squared away here soon, don't we? Soon. And by soon, I probably mean I'm gonna try to get like the design nailed down this month, so that next month we can start working on getting you going. I'm so sorry, my soon-to-be child Shrine Maiden is here too. That's pretty cool. Shrine Maiden. Continue. Oh yeah, soon TM. One day. Can take your time as long as I need. But I don't want to wait. I want you to be a funny, fancy, Jester child now. And I'm working on getting stream prep stuff done, and then I can start working on my other thing I gotta do. And then I can start working on that. Darn sort of self-inflicted responsibilities. I just want to make anime ladies. Oh, when you said Shrine Maiden, you thought you meant... I see now. Unfortunately, or fortunately, our lovely Miss Reimu is not a Toho reference. She's just Reimu. Did you get spooked? Yeah, spooked her. She's been spooked. Spooky spook. Why has everyone been using the in Minecraft bit as like a get out of jail free card? Why is it specifically Minecraft? Why is it never like in Terraria or in Gmod? Can we bring Gmod back? I miss Gmod. Did you guys have a favorite game mode in Gmod? I'm trying to think of what mine was. Sandbox with friends is always fun. Gmod never left, you just gotta know where to be. Well, obviously I'm in the wrong spot. What the heck are we doing here? We could be where the Gmod kids play. I never did like the not the sandbox, but like the roleplay stuff. Cause like that was a thing, right? I never got into that. I played like what? I played Murder, where we're like one person has the knife and the other person has like the gun, and the person with the knife has to try to get everyone. I'm just like TTT/Murder. TTT is the #1. That is the greatest freaking game mode on Gmod of all time. 100%. Get home from middle school and hop on Dark RP. See, that's not one thing I ever did. I only played a Prop Hunt. Prop Hunt is good too. Still play TTT with friends on weekends occasionally. I'm jealous. I miss TTT. Maybe that should be my goal. Maybe I should try to find people to play TTT with me. That sounds fun. Where's the TTT collab? In my brain right now. Time to find people to play TTT. Or Prop Hunt. Or both. Prop Hunt good. Prop Hunt, yes. Do people have to worry about permissions to play that? Have to see. What other game modes are there? We got TTT, Murder, Prop Hunt. Wasn't there one where people like pretend to be NPCs? Like, it's kind of like prop hunt, but instead of props, you try to be the... What is TT? TTT! 3 T's. Unless I said it wrong. 3 T's. Trouble in Terrorist Town. Which sounds bad. But basically, it's just a group of people. Like you all go in and like one person's the traitor and they... Or multiple. And they try to get everyone before they get found out. Hide and seek? Is it just called hide and seek? It might just be called hide and seek. You might be right, Reimu. That's another one. Stalker? What's that one? I don't feel like I, heard of that one. The Among Us with guns before Among Us? Yes, exactly. TTT ran, so... You mean TTT walked so Among Us could run? So it's Mafia? Kinda? Isn't Mafia like a turn-based kind of like Town of Salem-y kind of thing? You got the right idea. But like, it's different. Group of soldiers. Oh! Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, Noctix. I think I vaguely remember people playing that like in videos and stuff, but I don't think I ever played myself that one. Mafia has more rules. There's a mod for TTT that adds more rules, which I think is pretty cool. Like if you're playing a bunch, it's good, but it can also just be a lot. You know, constantly having to worry about, oh, but this person might be the haha Jester. Ooh, wouldn't that be funny? We play that, then I end up being the Jester. I think people still play it, but it's called The Hidden now. That one could also be fun. 12 years ago, everyone was playing Gmod in Town of Salem. Back in the day. You're showing your age, Crimson, complaining about the past. Kids these days and they're Among Us. Remember we just sort of followed each other around in those sort of games? Oh my god, we would sometimes. Those were the days, Reimu. You were 12 years old back then, you ain't old yet. Well, you're talking like an old man. Just kidding. No, I'm not. They work in being. One Night Werewolf could be really fun. It works well in tabletop sim. Ooh. Don't you have to have someone that, like, mediates that? Or is that in, like, Mafia? I don't think I've ever played Werewolf. I think I've played, like, the in-person version, like Mafia, like, once or twice. In school, actually, which is kind of funny. We had like a free day, so the teacher's like, okay, well, where it's like right before the holidays kind of thing, you know? Where like some teachers will put on like movies and stuff. One of our teachers had us play Mafia. Mafia needs a mediator. Werewolf has a phone app that does it for you. Ooh. Anyone play Stop It Slender in Gmod? That sounds familiar. Oh my god. Brain Blast. Do you guys remember when Slenderman was like popular and there was a bunch of like spin-off Slenderman-esque games, but it wasn't Slenderman? Do you remember the one that was Teletubbies? Oh my gosh, I feel like I just unlocked a whole new section of my brain. Pulling that memory out of the freaking pit. Slendertubbies! Is that like a Steam game? How do I get a hold of Slendertubbies? Truly the content that should be done. Slendertubbies. It's not showing up on Steam. Which might be a good thing or might be bad. Me saying when Slenderman was popular hit you in the soul. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Google Slendy. Oh, Slendy. I put slender. Maybe that's why I didn't show up. How do I get to the first one? Slendy Tubbies 1. It's on itch.io. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me pull this up so everyone else can see. You guys want to look at this and hopefully nothing bad shows up? I did not pay attention. Give me 2 seconds so I can make sure everything goes right. Oh, I pressed button. Is that the co-op one? I think there's like 3 of them, so I'm sure one of them has co-op. You guys are gonna get covered up now, okay? Cool. Right, add window capture. Not make source visible so I can... Alright, Firefox. Good. We're gonna set this to... Bam. Oh, that makes me look very weird. Okay. Let me just... hide some things. Okay. Boop. Shall we take a peek? Look, guys, it's Slendy Tubbies. Slenderman Shadow? I don't think I recognize that name. Is it scary? I don't like scary. Alright. A downloadable game for Win. Oh my gosh. Look at this graphic design, my god. Someone else folded Slendy Tubbies recently? My idea! No! Darn it. I'll have to find something else. Oh, it's okay. Maybe I can still do it. Of course I can still. But god, it's been so long. Send it to everyone so that you can play. Download below. This is an old game. It's a remake of the indie game. Alright. With a massive twist, it's Teletubbies. They're harmless and non-scary, ... Right? Wrong. Lovely controls. Good. Download buttons. How to launch the game. Cool. Do servers still work? Two weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Oh man. I think I need to send a couple DMs here soon. When will I have time to do this though? Oh, I might have to wait till next month. Oh. The code broke. Did they fix it? Local multiplayer still works and versus works. I guess I'll have to figure it out. Or, hold on. Can I find... Let me go to this person's... Okay. Oh, it's cropped. Let me uncrop it a little. So that we can all see this lovely... Oh, I'm covered up now too. No! Here we go. Look at all the lovely other games. Survivors. Slender Tubbies Beta version 2. Slendy Tubbies. Oh, did this person not make Slendy Tubbies too? For in FNAF there was Amnesia. You know, I don't remember ever really getting into looking at people play Amnesia. Slendy Tubbies. That was like the big thing that like PewDiePie got big on, right? Was his Amnesia videos? Was like His big explosion. Oh, geez Louise, look at this website. Look, there's a third one, guys! Oh my god! It's just downloads. Fully written campaign and multi. Nisha, Happy Meals. Yeah. Third and last installment. Is this the same person as the other ones? Oh, there's different downloads for campaign and multiplayer. I want to see what else is on the website, but I'm... Oh. Okay. Nothing important for Teletubbies. But, while I'm here, actually, Bam! So, for those who, saw, I had, when we did our first showing of the DS, I did a little cute little, event where I asked people to do a cute little edit of a green screen version of my DS. And I said that I would do a drawing for the winner. Like I would spin and there'd be a winner and then I would draw a drawing for them. Yes. So, I have the people who did it. Why do I keep pressing this button? I think I hit... Okay, I think I know. But anyways. So I've been meaning to do this, so I'm gonna do it today. Two of them have extra because they actually went in and put it in the DS, which I thought was good effort. So they're in here twice. So we're gonna spin for a winner. I don't know if any of them are actually here in chat. But I guess we'll see. Shall I spin? I want to do this real quick today too. Who is it gonna spin over? Yay! A winner! You know what? Honestly, how many are there if I take out the duplicates? You know what? Screw it, you're all winners. Congratulations! I made a wheel for no reason! There's only 5. I can do 5 doodles. I can do 5 drawings, 5 doodles. So, did I miss anyone? I went back and checked on Twitter and the Discord. Yay! You all win. Yay! It's cheering and clapping, but I don't think you can hear it. So I will go ahead and post about that on Twitter. But I'll just do everyone. Everyone's a winner. You be careful about downloading anything. Yeah. Yeah. As you can see, I did not press buttons. I did not jump the gun and download anything because I was scared. 1, I'm on stream, and 2, who knows what would happen. So I have some internet safety drilled into my brain at this point. Some. Alright. I think I covered everything about my week, and I remembered to do the spin. I am so happy. So happy. Yeah. Alright. I did it! Oh my god! Successful chatting stream. So like I said, next time I will see you guys is Wednesday, because we are going to play mouthwashing. Hopefully you guys haven't seen like 30 people play it already, but I'm excited to play it myself, so that's what we're gonna do. Woo, good job, thank you. It was fun. I had a good time. I had a good time chatting. Chatting for a long time makes me tired. I think I forget to breathe. Which, isn't great. It's not great. But that's okay. shall we go say hi to a friend? Shall we go say hi to a friendo? I think we're gonna go say hi to a friendo. Because it feels very fitting for our recent conversation topic. Miss Lexi Berry is playing FNAF. So we're gonna go stop in and say hi, okay? I don't have any cool raid message. Do people do that on YouTube? Is it like a YouTube thing? Or is that just like a Twitch thing that I'm... We're just gonna steal it. So everyone go say hi, okay? And again, thank you to Lucas, who I think is dead. But thank you for the super chat today. Appreciate it. Alright, I will see you all. Ooh, okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday, okay? Bye 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 bye. Bye.